Attention is a taking possession of the mind in clear and vivid form of one of what seems several simultaneously possible objects or train of thought. Focalization, concentration of consciousness are of its essence. One day, while I was riding in the arena, I had the opportunity to observe from the saddle my horse concentrate intensely on a heron that had landed in a space in front of us. I was aware of the state of alert of the horse, and at the same time I was attracted by the possibility of observing how the horse would behave, while knowing that I might find myself not very elegantly on the ground. The horse is often asked to manage the attention according to our requests, and it is important to be able to have the horse's attention focused on us, but it must be done in a positive way. In the human horse sensing method, one of the first elements to learn how to modulate communication is to learn how the horse lives, thinks, learns, communicates, and plays, and above all, do it from his point of view. Feeling able to communicate immediately and meaningfully can transform you and your horse and give you a way to have a true and natural relationship, where behavior is what matters. One of the elements of the dialogue with the horse is definitely attention, and when it is lacking, we can restore it. If the horse is attentive to something else in the environment, it is advisable to give it a moment to perceive the novelty with its senses and show that we too are aware but not anxious about the same object. In the perception phase, the mobility of the horse's head is fundamental, and when he's mounted, it can be a key point of our interaction. If something alarms him, the horse looks and points his ears in that direction, focusing attention on what alerted him. The distance between him and the object on which he focuses is a fact to be taken into consideration. From the saddle, horses perceive the orientation of our body and our muscular attention through touch. In the saddle, we can see where the horse is looking and focus our attention on the same space, as well and on the same sounds he perceives. The type of attention to be obtained is what we see when the communication between horse and rider works harmoniously. Human horse sensing is a system to interact with the horse based on a dynamic dialogue through behavior that allows us always to manage a relationship without being limited by the strict boundaries of traditional training. Learning human horse sensing allows you to understand equine behavior in details. What you acquire is a language of parameters that have the same meaning for man and horse, that supports us in communication in any situation, riding or on the ground, in the practice of all equestrian disciplines.